Now, she has sold over 20 million records worldwide, and now Louise Redknapp is back with new music. Oh, it is good. It's Louise's latest single, Confessions. It's so good to see you.
I know, it's good to be here and good to see you as well.
It's so lovely having you here. You are so excited about this, Louise, because it's just a bit of a sassier, honest version of you, this song, and indeed the album, which we know is coming in May.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you really feel it. It's a very sort of personal album, actually, in lots of ways.
Yeah, but in a really different way to, I think, anything I've ever done before. I think you get to a stage in life and, you know, the kids are getting older. I was so lucky on this album, like, to work with a dream team, like John Shea, Anya Jones, Wayne Hector. I mean, people that are winning Grammys, like, recently. I mean, John just won a Grammy for Charlie XCX. So I feel so honoured that I've been in the studio with, you know, such current producers and songwriters. So yeah, it's exciting for me.
And as you say, though, it is, you know, it's just putting yourself out there again, isn't it? You know, with new music. And like I said, that's where the personal bit comes into play, I suppose.
You take a risk whenever you put something out there. And I just thought on this album, it was about two things. I really wanted to keep it upbeat and fun, but I really wanted to be honest and really kind of navigate my sort of lyrics around the last few years, and also just kind of getting yourself back a little bit.
Yeah, but you've described some of the songs as it's almost like a love letter to yourself and indeed anyone listening. It's like you say, anyone who's going through anything, it's like you've tried to create something that's meaningful to all of us.
Absolutely. I mean, this album definitely tells a story, especially of the last couple of years. It's definitely sassier and, you know, more straight talking than I think I've most probably ever done before, but in a way that's just about yourself. And I don't know, for me, getting in the studio, I knew the sound I wanted to create, but you just never know if it's going to happen or not. Sometimes you can work for years and you don't really ever get there. And for some reason, this just fell into place. And yeah, I definitely have had a lot of fun making this album. So,
well, we're just saying, with 30 years in the music business, Lou, and like really, I'm sure the landscape, I'm guessing, has changed so much in that time as well. And also, like you say, you know, with age comes confidence and everything else, and you feel like you're in a different place as well. It's just, some things it just clicks, isn't it? And you've got, like I say, 30 years. You've been through it all, like, you know.
I've kind of done it all. I've kind of played the cards that I've needed to play and be what people have needed me to be throughout my life. And I think on this album, I just realised, actually, I'm all right in saying what I really think, and I'm confident enough in life now to just say I'm just gonna...
But you're not really like that, you see.
No.
That is, again, that's because you're in a different place yourself now, and you're happy, and you're happy, and a lot of that does come from you.
It's taken me, you know, dare I say the age, I'm not saying it. It's taken me to sort of where I am today to just go, you know what, I love what I do. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the best songwriters, producers in the world. I'm going to chuck everything at this and, you know, give this a really good shot. And Christine, you know I love what I do. I live to sing and perform. So, yeah, I'm like, why not? I'm just giving it a go.
I've got to ask about the boys.
Yes.
Because obviously the boys, they're these gorgeous young men now at this stage. But they missed sort of the first chapter of Louise's music, didn't they? Let's put it that way.
And then they got a bit of greatest hits. That was
they got a bit of greatest hits, and now they're here in this next chapter. How do they feel about seeing Mum do what she does? Do they fully grasp and understand, and more importantly, appreciate it at this stage?
I think they've kind of got to the age now where they do appreciate it. I think it was a little bit around the middle of those sort of early teenage years where Mum was like completely embarrassing and not someone you really like wanted to like show off at the school gates as, you know, my mum the singer. But I think now they've got to the stage where they see what I put into it. They're so impressed with the people I've worked with because they buy a lot of the music that those producers have worked with. So yeah, I think actually it's really nice to just see a lot of, you know, feel good and sort of inspiration from them, that they're like, Mum, we just love you doing what you love doing, and we're there every step of the way.
Yeah,
so,
of course. Now, I have to give this a mention. Dog Man, okay? It's half term. Any parents wanting to take children to the cinema? I took my two last weekend without knowing who was in it, and I spent the entire movie going, I recognise that voice. I recognise that voice. And I had to watch the credits at the end, Lou. Ricky Gervais is in there, and you.
I know. Well, when they asked me to do it, I was thinking, oh, I don't know if I've ever, you know, I've never done this before. I don't know how easy it's going to be, because you have to literally talk with the you know, the mouth on the cartoon talking, obviously, and it was quite tricky. It was quite...
Singing's easier, isn't it?
Singing was a lot easier, yeah. Making a whole album was easier than that hour. But, do you know, it's just nice to do different things and to be out there and to work with DreamWorks and be asked to do things that are kind of exciting and new. So, yeah, it was a really lovely
where you're
experience.
at now, you know. We've got Drew in your life, the boys, new albums, new everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going with it. I'm just treading the path.
Sassy
Louise, yeah. The outfits are not getting skimpier.
There's nothing wrong with that. That was the whole point. Like we said, you know, it's the turning 50 and everything else. You sort of feel, am I supposed to act a certain way?
I know.
It's the absolute opposite of that.
Yeah, and it's bringing new energy. I think for me, it's like, whenever you make music, at whatever stage of life you're in, it's all about the energy that you bring to that album. And this album is just full of bops. It's nothing kind of, you know, there's no ballads. So don't expect a ballad on this one. It's,
Lou, that's what I like to call
dance floor bops.
As always, brilliant to see you, Lou.
Thank you.
Single Confession is out now, and the album's out in May, isn't it?
Yes, album's out in May.
Okay, bring it on. Tour ahead of that, obviously, as well. That'll be the next big thing. Hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, where we upload new videos every single day. You can click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for some more amazing content.